This is how it happened. Y'all watch closely. Yeah, what's up? This your girl. This your girl Shantora. I'm calling out of that down south area. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for all them niggas that want to get down. I'm a transsexual. I'm 5'7", 135. I got long blonde hair, and I stay by Richmond Heights, but in the down south area. Hit that one of that too and get back at me. Yeah. So I went through a series of boys, you know. Someone you know was one of those series. I definitely pressed. What's the one when you skip? 4. I pressed 4 off the person that you know. 4.
It's not one.
It's not the one, but it's 2. So
oh my God.
I pressed the 4 and it kept going, you know, because, you know, that was a boring situation. But, you know, and, you know, I ran across a voice that was a very deep. Yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? And then I was just like, oh, this had got me hot. It had got me hot enough to board my vehicle.
And when you board your vehicle?
When I boarded my vehicle, girl, you know, I went to go meet the children. You get what I'm saying? You know, so I was young, girl. We done all had those. We done had those fucking those. Oh, somebody said two. We done all had those fucking chat line meetups, those chat line hookups and shit like that. We've talked about it on here before, but you know, this is just. So, girl, I went over here and, you know, pulled up to the spot. And when I pulled up to the spot, I'm thinking that what's finna walk out was finna be, you know, tall, dark, and handsome, honey. And it was short and stubby. Very short. It was a short man, you know. And I was just like, first of all, I'm only 5'6". If you under me, no, Chichi, don't laugh, Latonya.
I'm not.
If you under me, I'll just be like, you know. But if you under me, I'm nervous. And this is my first home. I was younger then, and my mind wasn't as open as the situation was. So I didn't eat, but I needed to see what it was giving. I did not eat because I was on the chat line or with a little person. So I didn't eat because I was kind of like, I was freaked out about the situation because I was like, girl, I ain't never do this before. And, you know, this is not what he described to me over the chat line. He didn't describe this to me, you know. Right? You know, that's not, this is not an accurate description. But I wasn't 135 either. Right. So.
Right. So it was even.
No, it was never even. We were never even, okay? But I needed to see. So I did have him come on the side of the car, you know, while I had the window rolled down. And I was like, yeah, what's up? You know, very much, yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? You know, like, oh, you so. I didn't know what to say.
Capimo.
Oh, you so.
You so. Just very so.
You so. You so. I didn't know if I wanted to say if he was so cute or so fine. You so. You so.
Oh my God.
But I still was intrigued. I still was, you know, I still wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? Like what was going on in between the sheets of his home. I needed to know what was going on in those jeans. Okay. I wanted to know. So I just had him stand on the side of the car or whatever. And girl, you know, so of course my car, I'm leaning out the window.
I'm not going to do this with
you. You're not, you telling you, no. So I'm leaning out the window. So I got my arm out the window like this. So I have to go all the way over outside.
Girl, so you had to touch the ground basically.
Almost. But listen, I had. You just so. Ooh. Oh.
You just thought.
So. That's gonna be the new thing for 2021 when you don't know what to say. When you politically correct with everything and you want to be like, you just so you. Ooh. So I just, you know how I do with boys. You know, when you don't see me work with boys, you don't see me work with all kind of boys. You know, the first thing I go, because my gay mama taught me. She said, bitch, anytime that you in the presence of a man, never not look him in the eye, especially if you playing fish. Never not look him in the eye. And bitch, well, I wasn't playing fish. I looked like fish, but I did let it be known that I was a transvestite. As at the time, I was more of a vestite than a sexual.
So what's between
this would be more vestitish.
Vestitish.
Vestitish, whatever. Okay. You know, we're still with these things, but I was more crossing over to a full blown TS. But you know, this was back and I was living in Florida, like living there, and I had no thoughts of even coming here to Atlanta, girl. So I was like, and then I started feeling funny because I'm like, girl, he is so little, like, you know. I'm gonna see. Bitch, it was so much balls and it was so much balls.
It was always balls.
It was lots of balls. It was dick.
It was more balls.
It was a lot of dick there, but it was so much balls. But
it was just filled up with cum.
But the gag was it was balls, and then the knees was right there.
So you had balls and knees.
I was like, no, I can't.
So it was too much for you. All in one.
It was too much.
So basically, when you reached outside of the car, you was all the way at the floor because you said you had balls.
There was balls and knees right there. It was just like the balls was there and the knees was right there too.
Come on.
For me, I was like, I don't know if I could perform.
Well, wait, what does his knees have to do? Like,
Bo, you know your balls ain't that close to your knees.
Right.
You're a taller man.
right, Bo. And now you're tall.
Now listen, we all in this room have balls in here, okay?
Right.
And our balls are not that close to our knees.
No, but I'm saying, like, what's the problem with
his balls and knees were in the same area.
Yeah. He had knee balls, Mo. You got knee balls, Mo. Mo.
The man's knees and balls was in the same area. So for me,
yeah, we
got. Let me add that to the Let me add to the whole situation. So let me motherfucker add to the lineup, bro. Let me just do that. Let me go there because is one. Listen, and for those of you people who are on station here, make sure you request She got her hands up on her knees and then her bones on her thighs. She got a twerking there for circuit at the top of that side. Like a I say Whoa! You know, and so later on in life,
hashtag knee ball.
Somebody said balls are us.
It had to be Mo because it was very like, you know, and I felt very like uncomfortable about the situation because that was new for me, and it was because I'm not gonna lie, it was because he was.
So his knees get in the way of.
No, Mo. It was like a hand. She had.
How could you? How it's like he could have stood up on the table and we would have been not the same. You know, we would have been. It's like if a little person stands on the table and they clothes come off and they have
knee balls
and their knees here and the balls is right there. It's not supposed to work. But if you strip down naked right here, I have to reach. I can reach up and have your balls in my hand,
right,
and your knees are going to be down there.
Right.
His knees and balls were in the same area.
Knee balls. He has knee balls, Mo.
They were in the same area. I had never really saw that before in person. I had seen lots of adult film with that situation going on. Yeah, somebody said 3'2". Yeah. So let's just look at this really quick. And how close her pussy is to her knees.
So she got knee pussy.
Oh my God!
So we have knee balls and knee pussy.
I'm about to die in a woo. So for me,
I'm big foot knee deep.
Oh my God! Oh my
I'm big foot knee deep. Oh my God.
for me,
Oh my God.
for me, at that time, I just could not do it. I couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it at that time because it was new for me, you know, and it was so much like a
Oh my God!
Knee deep in the knee pussy.
Stop! Why?
It's the knee deep for me. I'm sorry. It was the knee deep for me. I cannot.
I'm gonna take us to a commercial break.